morning, boys and girls. Today's story by Steve Herman is Teach Your Dragon Empathy. This is volume 24 in the My Dragon Book series. Hello, my name is Drew, and I hope you'll stay a while to listen to my story that's sure to make you smile. It's all about my dragon. His name is Diggory and how he learned a lesson. Now you can learn it too. When Diggory was a little guy, he needed to be taught about the way he should behave and the ways that he should not. I taught him to be patient and some manners he should use, but Diggory had to learn to put himself in others' shoes. At Diggory's school, Miss Nancy keeps the lunchroom clean and neat. She wipes the tables, mops the floor, and we all think she's sweet. Once Diggory spilled a glass of milk and then just walked away. He did not pause to clean it up, but went outside to play. Diggory's friend was crying once. She could not find her cat. She asked if we would help her search to find where it was at. Just get another pet, he scoffed. It's not that big a deal. Diggory didn't even think of how his friend must feel. Ping Chang can't speak English well. His family is Chinese. When Diggory first met him, he began to laugh and tease. Diggory, I scolded. I just can't imagine why. You have to be so mean that you make poor Ping Chang cry. Diggory plays checkers. In fact, he's pretty good. But when he won, he'd brag and didn't act like winners should. He made fun of his opponent when the game was done and didn't notice that his friend wasn't having fun. When Diggory was younger, he refused to share his toys. He only cared about himself, not other girls and boys. No one wants to play with me, Diggory began to moan. If you're all alone, I said, the fault is all your own. Diggory I said, it's time to learn a brand new word. I kind of have a feeling it's a word you've never heard. Diggory scratched his head and said, what could this new word be? I'm glad you asked me, I replied. The word is empathy. Empathy is a skill which I highly recommend. It's like a game of make-believe because you can pretend. Imagine that you're someone else instead of being you to help you be careful of the things you say and do. Imagine you're Miss Nancy, who works hard at our school. With empathy, you'd realize it simply isn't cool. That after she has tidied up, you make a brand new mess. Think of how Miss Nancy feels. It's not kind, you must confess. When you have some empathy and see somebody cry, you recall when you've been sad and that's the reason why. You would have been much kinder to your friend who lost her pet. You would have shared her feelings and helped her search, I bet. And what if you were like Ping Chang, who moved from overseas? If you could feel what he feels, would you still laugh and tease? Imagine you moved to China and can't speak the language too. Shouldn't you treat Ping how you wish others treat you? And when you win a checkers game, here is my advice. Please resist the urge to boast and try to be nice. You'd have a lot more friends. That should come as no surprise. Go get yourself some empathy and try it on for size. And think of all the fun you'll have when we share our toys. Everybody gets a turn and everyone enjoys. When you show others empathy, it helps to make life fair. So don't be selfish with your toys. It's better if you share. Diggory said, I think I see what empathy can do. It shows me how others feel. It's how I would feel too. Thank you for the lesson, Drew. For now I realize that it helps to look at life through other people's eyes. Empathy reminds us that we get back what we give. Making empathy a habit is a better way to live. We all should show some empathy and be like Diggory Do. If Diggory Do can learn it, then you can learn it too. And that's our story of a new word called empathy. Please share this story with little brothers and sisters and any friends who might not be in our class, and I hope to see you soon.